Wow! Finally, naabot mo itong advanced level. Be ready dahil mas challenging ang mga tanong sa bahaging ito. Simulan na natin. Number 1, keeping money safe while using digital payments should be a priority for everyone. A, his, B, their, C, one's. The correct answer is letter C, one's. Keeping one's money safe while using digital payments should be a priority for everyone. Yes, napapanahon yan ngayon. Lalo na uuso yung ating digital payment, pagbabayad gamit ang GCash, gamit ang online banking. Kailangan ang pagpapanatili ng salapi na ligtas habang ginagamit ang makabagong pagbabayad, gaya ng mga cellphone, gaya ng computer, ay dapat pa ring manatiling pangunahing prioridad para sa lahat. We can use one's, your, or our as possessive forms referring to people in general, including the speaker or the hearer. Pwede nating gamitin ang one's, one apostrophe s, o kaya naman your, o kaya naman our, bilang possessive form o kapag ipapahayag mo yung pag-aari. Pwede itong tumukoy sa mga tao, pangkalahatan, kabilang yung nagsasalita o yung nakikinig. Kaya sinabi natin, keeping one's money, or pwedeng sabihin, keeping our money, o keeping your money. Okay? Keeping one's money safe while using digital payments should be a priority for everyone. Number 2, you wouldn't be in prison now if you out of trouble. A, had stayed, B, stayed, C, would stay. The correct answer is letter A, had stayed. You wouldn't be in prison now if you had stayed out of trouble. Hindi ka nakulong ngayon kung lumayo ka lang sana sa gulo. This is a mixed conditional. Yes, kabilang ito sa tinatawag nating mixed conditional o pinaghalong conditionals. Mixed conditionals are a combination of two types of conditional patterns, usually second and third conditional. Ang mixed conditional, pinaghalo siyang dalawang uri ng conditional patterns. Karaniwan, pinaghalong second conditional and third conditional. We are talking about a hypothetical condition happening in the past, or third conditional with a present result, or second conditional. Pinag-uusapan natin sa naging pangungusap ay isang hypothetical condition or pwedeng mangyari na bagay sa nakaraan. That's a third conditional. At isa pang bagay na nangyayari sa kasalukuyan or present result o yung tinatawag nating second conditional. We use past perfect in the if clause or third conditional. Kaya sinabi natin na if you had stayed, that's past perfect. And would or could or might plus infinitive in the main clause para sa second conditional. Kaya sinabi natin, you wouldn't be in prison. You wouldn't be in prison now if you had stayed out of trouble. Hindi ka nakulong ngayon kung lumayo ka lang sana sa gulo. Number 3, very young children from screens. Young children learn best through real interaction. A, are supposed to learn. B, need not learn. C, aren't meant to learn. The correct answer is letter C, aren't meant to learn. Very young children aren't meant to learn from screens. Young children learn best through real interaction. Tama yan, ang mga masyado pang batang gulang na kabataan ay hindi nakadisenyo na matuto mula sa mga gadget. Ang mga kabataan ay pinakamatututo kung sila ay mayroong pakikihalubilo sa ibang tao. We can use be, pwedeng am, is, or are, plus supposed or meant, plus the word to, plus the verb in base form, to express obligation or permission, to say what we should or should not do. Susundan lang natin yung formula na be, pwedeng am, is, or are, depende sa subject, plus the word supposed o kaya naman meant, plus the word to plus the verb in base form kapag ang ipapahayag mo ay isang obligasyon o pagbibigay ng permiso at kapag gusto mo sabihin kung ano yung dapat at hindi dapat gawin. Kaya sa pangungusap natin, sinabi natin na very young children, which is plural, kaya ginamit natin are. And we would like to say the negative thing. We say aren't. Very young children aren't meant to plus the base form learn. Aren't meant to learn. Very young children are not supposed or meant to learn from screens. It's also the same with very young children should not learn from screens. Number 4, after the storm, the place looked, it had been the stage for weeks of brutal fighting. A, as, B, as though, C, like if. The correct answer is letter B, as though. After the storm, the place looked as though it had been the stage for weeks of brutal fighting. Pagkatapos ng bagyo, ang lugar ay nagmistulang. Ito ay naging entablado para sa ilang linggong brutal na pakikipaglaban. We can use a verb of senses, look, taste, smell, sound, feel, at iba pang kahalintulad nito, plus as if or as though, plus the clause, to talk about how something looks, sounds, or look like. Ginagamit po natin yung tinatawag nating verb of senses na mga nabanggit para ipakita kung ano yung naging itsura o ano yung tunog, ano yung naging kamukha ng bagay na nangyari. Ang formula lang, gagamit tayo ng verb of sense, kasunod ay ang salitang as if o kaya naman as though, gaya ng ginamit natin sa pangungusap, as though, looked as though. Kasunod na yung clause. Okay? That's why we say, after the storm, the place looked as though it had been the stage for weeks of brutal fighting. Number 5, I wish those words, but now it's too late. A, never said. B, have never said. C, had never said. The correct answer is letter C, had never said. I wish I had never said those words, but now it's too late. Hangad ko na hindi ko na sana nasabi yung mga salitang yun, pero huli na ang lahat. We can use wish plus past perfect to talk about things that happened in the past and that we regret or we would have wanted them to be different. Pwede natin gamitin yung salitang wish. Example, I wish. At dudugtungan natin ng past perfect. That's why we say, I wish I had never said. Okay? Had never said. Para ipahayag yung mga bagay na nangyari sa nakaraan na pinagsisihan natin at sana naging iba yung sitwasyon dahil nagsisi na tayo. That's why we said, I wish I had never said those words. Hindi ko na sana nasabi yung mga salitang yun, pero huli na ang lahat. Wow! Sa wakas, narito ka na sa huling 5 tanong ng advanced level under C2. Mas galingan mo pa. Number 6. Gifts to the judges. A. It's not allowed to offer. B. It's not permitted to offer. C. It's not permitted offering. The correct answer is letter B. It's not permitted to offer. It's not permitted to offer gifts to the judges. Hindi pinapayagan na magbigay ng mga regalo sa mga hurado. We can use it plus a be verb. It can be is, are, or am, plus not for negative or without not if it's positive. Permitted to plus the verb in base form to express permission or prohibition in formal or official situations to say what the rules or laws are. Ang ginagamit natin sa mga formal na sitwasyon o opisyal na mga sitwasyon, lalo may kinalaman sa batas o ipinatutupad na batas, ay ang formula na it, followed by the be verb, followed by permitted to, kung positive, or not permitted to, kung negative, at base form na verb. Kaya naman sinabi natin na it's not, it is ang ginamit dahil it ang ating subject. It is not permitted to plus the base form of verb, which is offer. It is not permitted to offer. Offer what? Gifts to the judges. We do not use it plus be able to or be allowed to. Hindi natin ginagamit yung be able to or be allowed to, lalo na sa mga official situation, lalo may kinalaman sa mga batas. Number 7, when your train arrives, I on the platform. A will wait, B will be waiting, C will have waited. The correct answer is letter B, will be waiting. When your train arrives, I will be waiting on the platform. Kapag dumating na ang tren na sinasakyan mo, maghihintay na ako doon. We use the future continuous for situations or actions that will be in progress at a certain time in the future. Ginagamit natin ang future continuous tense sa mga sitwasyon o mga kilos na kasalukuyang nagpapatuloy or in progress sa isang pagkakataon sa hinaharap. Kaya ginamit natin sa pangungusap ay future continuous, or we say, I will be waiting. That is, will be waiting. Yan po ay future continuous dahil gusto mong ipahayag na kasalukuyang naghihintay ka sa hinaharap na panahon. At yung hinaharap na panahon na yon, na kasalukuyang nangyayari yon, ay magaganap kapag dumating na ang tren na sinasakyan ng kausap mo. Number 8, I won't say a word about this. And A, neither will you. B, you will either. Or C, you won't neither. The correct answer is letter A, neither will you. I won't say a word about this, and so neither will you. Wala akong sasabihing isamang salita tungkol rito at ganun ka rin naman. We can use so and neither plus an auxiliary plus the subject to avoid repeating a clause when we are agreeing with someone. Kapag gusto nating sumang-ayon sa tinuran o sinabi, para hindi natin ulitin yung mismong sinabi, ito yung formula na pwede nating gamitin. We can use so and neither. So we said so neither kung negative. Dahil sinabi niya sa unang pangungusap na I won't say, that's a negative. So we say neither dahil negative rin ito. So neither plus auxiliary, gumamit tayo ng auxiliary na will. Dahil will din yung ginamit sa naunang pangungusap, plus the subject. At ang subject ay you, yung kausap mo. So, neither will you. We use neither to agree to a previous negative sentence. Neither ang ginagamit natin para sumang-ayon sa naunang negative sentence. Kaya sinabi natin, I won't say a word about this, and so neither will you. Number 9. What they did was to the police. A, go. B, going. C, gone. The correct answer is letter A, go. What they did was go to the police. Ang ginawa nila ay ang pumunta sa pulisya. This is an example of a cleft sentence. They are used to help us focus on a particular part of the sentence and to emphasize what we want to say by introducing it or building up to it with a kind of relative clause. Tinatawag natin ang pangungusap na ito na isang cleft sentence. Ito yung pangungusap na kung saan ginagamit siya para magbigay ng focus o para mas ituon natin yung pansin natin sa isang bahagi ng pangungusap para mas mabigyang diin yung isang bagay na sinasabi natin sa pamamagitan ng isang relative clause. Sinabi natin na what they did was go to the police. Ang ginawa nila ay ang pumunta sa pulisya. Ang gusto nating bigyan dyan ng diin ay ang naging pagpunta nila sa pulisya. Because there are two parts of the sentence, it is called cleft. Baka matanong ninyo, bakit cleft sentence po ang tawag dyan? Ngayon ko lang narinig yan. Dahil ginamit natin yung salitang cleft, nangangahulugan na may dalawang bahaging pangungusap. Nagmula yan sa salitang kilos na cleave na ang kahulugan ay nahahati sa dalawa. In a cleft sentence with the structure what or all, at yung ginamit natin dito ay may structure na what. Kasunod ay did, is, or was, plus the verb. We say, what they did was. Kasunod na yung verb, which is go. What they did was go. After the verb, we can use the infinitive form of a verb with or without to. Kaya pwede natin sabihin, what he did was to scream. Or what he did was scream. Para mas mabigyang emphasis. Last, number 10. Forced to do anything, he acted of his own free will. A. In no way was he. B. No way he was. Or C. In any way was he. The correct answer is letter A. In no way was he. So we will say, in no way was he forced to do anything. He acted of his own free will. Walang naging paraan na napuwersa siya na gumawa ng kahit ano. Ang ginawa niya ay batay lamang sa kung ano ang gusto niya. In formal English, we can place a negative or restrictive adverb at the beginning of a sentence to make the sentence more emphatic or dramatic. Yes, gumamit tayo rito ng tinatawag nating inversion. At sa formal English, pwede tayong maglagay ng negative o kaya naman ay restrictive adverb sa unahan ng pangungusap para mas maging dramatic, mas mabigyan natin ng diin yung ating ipinahahayag. Kaya sinabi natin na in no way was he. In no way was he forced. Talagang gusto mong bigyang diin, kaya sinabi natin na walang anumang naging bagay na pumilit sa kanya gumawa ng kahit ano. When we do this, the adverb is then followed by the auxiliary verb plus the subject. Kaya sinabi natin na in no way plus the auxiliary verb was, in no way was, plus the subject he. In no way was he. When there is no auxiliary verb, we use do or does para sa present. Do for plural, does for singular, or did for past as auxiliary. Wow! You made it to the last part of this English level test. Congratulations! Ilan na nakuha mong sagot? Kung ikaw ay nakakuha ng 8 puntos pataas, kabilang ka sa very advanced level. At kung ang nakuha mo ay mababa na sa 8 puntos, ikaw ay kabilang naman sa lower advanced. But still, congratulations, you did a great job! Hangad kong nag-enjoy at natuto kayo mula sa English level test na ito. I would highly appreciate if you will share in the comments your scores in each level on our comment section below. Huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe para maging bahagi ng ating YouTube online community of learners. I-click mo na rin ang notification bell para lagi kang updated every time I have a newly uploaded video. Till my next video! Bye! Para next time kapag ni-retake mo ang English level test na ito ay ma-perfect mo na, ito ang dapat mong gawin. Makinig ka. Panoorin mo ang 2 video ko na ito tungkol sa subject-verb agreement. Happy learning!